You've heard of werewolves, but skinwalkers, that's a whole different nightmare. According to Navajo legend, a skinwalker is a witch who's gone full evil mode, someone who gains the power to shapeshift into any animal by committing an unspeakable act. Yeah, not your friendly neighborhood druid. They roam the desert at night, coyotes, wolves, even humans with twisted faces, running faster than cars, mimicking voices, knocking on windows just to mess with you. And if you ever hear someone calling your name from outside, don't answer. It might sound like your friend, but trust me, it's not. Even saying skinwalker out loud is believed to draw them closer. So maybe, just maybe, we should stop talking about them right now.
Okay.
Bloody Mary is a ghost story you don't want to test out. They say if you stand in front of a mirror at midnight, light a candle, and say her name 3 times, she shows up. Creepy, right?
Oh, hell no!
Yeah, until you see something move behind you that shouldn't be there. Some say she was a witch burned for dark magic. Others say she's Queen Mary of England, the one nicknamed Bloody Mary, for all the executions she ordered. Either way, her spirit's not exactly friendly. People claim their mirrors crack, their candles blow out, and cold hands grab their shoulders right after saying her name. Dracula. His name was Vlad the Impaler, a 15th century prince from Wallachia, and he ruled with fear. They called him Vlad the Impaler because he'd leave his enemies skewered on wooden stakes, their bodies twisting in the wind. When he died, his body disappeared. And soon after, people whispered that he'd been seen walking again. Pale, cold, and hungry. Maybe he'd never died. Maybe the man became the monster, and maybe, when the moon turns red, Dracula still walks among us. The black dog isn't your average stray. It's an omen. Across old English roads and moors, people have told stories of a huge black hound with glowing red eyes, appearing right before tragedy. Some call it Black Shuck, others the Barghest, but the story's always the same. They say it walks beside travelers at night, silent and massive, its paws making no sound. If you see it once, you'll be haunted by nightmares. If you see it twice, you won't live to tell the tale. Sailors claimed it followed them through storms. Villagers swore it guarded ancient graves. And sometimes, when thunder rolls, people still spot those 2 red eyes watching from the dark. Grootslang, a creature so ancient, even the gods feared it. They say it was one of the first beasts ever made. Half elephant, half snake. Born deep within the caves of South Africa. But when the gods realized their mistake, they tried to destroy it. Only, one escaped. It slithered into the darkness, and from then on, the legend began. Locals say Grootslang still lives in the depths of the Richtersveld caves, guarding piles of diamonds and devouring anyone foolish enough to steal them. Some explorers vanish without a trace, leaving only broken gear and drag marks in the dust. Others swear they've heard the heavy rumble of an elephant mixed with a hiss that chills the blood. Okay, so imagine this. It's 3 a.m., pitch black outside, and suddenly, tap, tap, tap on your window. You peek out thinking it's your cat. But nah, it's a naked dude covered in mud just sprinting across your compound like he's in a horror marathon. Welcome to Kenya's Night Runners. These guys are like the OG pranksters of nightmares, running around villages at night, throwing stones, slapping doors, and laughing like psychos. Some people say it's witchcraft. Others say it's tradition. Either way, if you hear footsteps circling your house, don't go checking, bro. Because the moment a night runner locks eyes with you, rumor has it, you're next in line to join the squad. So yeah, they say some toys never really stay toys. There's this one doll that people swear grows real human hair. Yeah, not plastic strands, actual hair. The story goes that a little girl loved this doll so much that when she died, her spirit refused to let go. Her parents kept it for comfort, but after a few months, the hair started getting longer. They trimmed it, and it grew back. Scientists tested it. Human DNA confirmed. Like, bro, imagine brushing your doll and realizing it needs a salon appointment. Locals say the spirit inside still clings to it, whispering at night, maybe waiting for someone to talk back. That doll's still around, locked in a glass case somewhere in Japan, aka Manto. The name alone sounds harmless, until you realize it means red cloak. Legend says he haunts public bathrooms in Japan, especially the last stall. You'll be doing your thing when a calm voice asks, "Do you want red paper? Or blue paper?" Sounds random, right? But if you pick red, you're sliced open till you're covered in blood. If you pick blue, you're strangled until your skin turns pale. No matter what you choose, you die. The only way to survive is to say nothing and leave. Some claim they've seen a man in a long red cloak and a white mask standing behind them in the mirror. La Llorana, the weeping woman. They say she roams rivers and lakes at night, crying for her lost children. The story starts with a woman named Maria. She was beautiful, married a rich man, and had 2 kids. But when her husband left her for someone else, She completely broke and moved like Prime King Vaughn. In her grief and anger, she drowned her children in a river. And when she realized what she'd done, she drowned herself too. When she reached the afterlife, she was denied peace until she found her children's souls. So now, her spirit wanders the earth crying, "Oh, my children." Some say if you hear her cry, it's already too late. El Silbon, the whistler. They say if you hear his whistle, your death is near. The story goes, long ago, there was a spoiled young man who murdered his father and was cursed to wander forever. Now, he roams the plains of Venezuela and Colombia, carrying a sack filled with his father's bones, whistling that same haunting tune as he searches for new victims. His whistle is strange. When it sounds far away, he's close. But when it sounds close, it's already too late. Some say he hunts the drunk, the cruel, and the unfaithful.